Hey collective, it's Anne Marie. Happy Saturday. Happy Laundry Saturday. I put it off for over a week and I was like, well, let's test our patience and go on the busiest day to go do laundry. And to my surprise, I was able to get the biggest washer, which I always want because I have so much laundry and it's better to do it that way. But anyway, I'm going to pull some cards, but for those of you who've watched me, you know, I process things, and as soon as I process them and do a video about it, I can move on. So that's what we're doing right now. So I gravely underestimated, the effects of going to see Ra yesterday. And I've never had such an energetic response to a tree that has been fallen, right? If you watched my video yesterday, I was just, I cried a lot more off camera. I was just so taken back by Granddaddy Tree, that it looks like he possibly got struck by lightning or something, because he was one of the biggest trees in the park, and he was up further on the banks. He was lower than Ra, and it looked like obviously something happened. And I was, of course, as soon as I start recording, I had a huge energetic response. And even when I got home, it was like this cloud was over me. Like I really felt it. It changed my whole day. And I was like, well, what do we need to do with this? And so I sat in it, right? And then for future punishment, I then decided to go down to a grocery store in the nice side of town. And driving down the street, it's a very well-off neighborhood. It's a really nice grocery store. And everybody's sitting outside with their friends, their family, their spouses, or their side chick or dude or whatever they are, eating pizza, you know, or having ice cream, you know, just like everybody's outside, because it was like the first warm day. It was like in the 80s yesterday. It's 73 today. I'm sweating. And so I just was like really in my feelings, but really feeling just a lot, right? And so I wanted to allow myself to process it, because I truly believe, as I said many times, that there's also, I'm just going to be hot for y'all. I'm going to roll up my window. Okay. It's, you know, the processing the emotions of the tree, and I know there's something to learn from it, right? And also, full disclosure, this past year, before I moved into my apartment in November, I picked up a habit that I dropped some time ago. It was the wacky tobacco, right? I would vape, and I would just do it like right before bed to kind of help me sleep. And I recognized a few weeks ago, like, you know what, you're kind of getting dependent on this to do it at night to help you sleep, right? I also noticed, I'm sure a lot of you know this as well, this is no new information, that when you use any substance before you go to bed, but especially THC of any kind, it really hinders your dream space. And one of the things that's happened to me throughout the years is that's when I've been attacked in my dreams. And like my family popped up in my dreams. Was it last night? Yeah. I actually called, it was my oldest sister. I think I was getting on a plane or going on somewhere, and I see her turn around. I was like, fuck you, you fucking bitch. Like, I was going off on her. Like, don't you be coming to my dreams, because I've seen all my family members in my dreams before, right? And so I'm starting to dream again. So when you use substances, especially, like I said, the wacky tobacco, it really affects your dream space, right? And so I have been also my body. It's been taking some time. I haven't used it in some time, and I didn't want to be dependent on it. I knew my vessel needed to be clean. And listen, I don't judge anybody for what you do. Okay. I get it. Like, I don't judge anybody for what they do. For me and my walk, my vessel has to be completely pure. And I've been working on tobacco. You know, that's been my strongest vice right now, is to get rid of that as well. But I started noticing, like, I'm having a hard time sleeping. Not only that, because I'm attacked heavily in my dream space, it's done that way. So when we wake up, we feel tired and exhausted. You know, when you wake up and you have you're feeling already off when you wake up, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Well, for me, that's a clear indication, right? And also, I'm so connected with my spirit team. I give specific instructions to my spirit team. If this person or this group is trying to attack me in my dreams or spell work, because I know the difference between hot flashes and when work's being done on me. I'm very well versed in them both. And so I can tell the difference. And how I can tell the difference is because I'm always in constant communication. Actually, it's the only people I really talk to is my spirit team, because I really don't have, I have a few people like at work that I'm good friends with, but like after work and in the weekends, everyone has their own life. So it's just me and my team, right? That's who I chill with. And I'm cool with that until everything's supposed to come back into me, right? Because I know it's going to come back in greater. And so I specifically said to my spirit team, I've done this for years. If this person's attacking me, or if it's this kind of spell work, I want my right knee to hurt, when I first wake up, or I want to feel a ping. It's like I'm a glutton for punishment. It's like I want to feel it so I have another confirmation. And so that's what's been happening last couple of weeks. I'm like, let me know, like, what's going on. So I know I'm also under heavy spiritual attack. I like always, right? Like all of us chosen ones, they just try to keep us down and we transmute it. And so I've been really working through that. And I've been outside every day, but I've been called to just be there in present moment, not to do videos, even when I get downloads. It's not that I'm not supposed to give the message. It's just that I'm just supposed to be there to admire the awe. Like I've done a few video clips of the animals and a few little messages here and there, but nothing major, because I'm getting divine guidance and divine messages from spirit. Like, listen, you're supposed to be getting more downloads when you're in here for you in your own life versus giving them out to the collective. And so we need you just to be present when you're outside. And so that's what's been going on with me. I've been detoxing myself. Sorry. Is it done? Okay. I've been detoxing. No noise. Okay. I've been detoxing myself. Obviously, always people, places, situations. And it's a constant process for me because of the type of work I do during the day, the type of energies I'm around all day. It is exhausting. I'm not going to speak that out. It is an opportunity for growth and to learn when you're around people who are unhealed, right? Who haven't done the work, who are still, in the matrix. It takes, energy. And so every day, I that's why I go outside every day, so I can release that and transmute it and then ask spirit, what am I supposed to learn from this engagement, from this conversation? It's like my brain is always going because I see past everything, right? And so it can be a challenge. And so that's what I've been going through these last couple of weeks. Especially the wacky tobacco. It's like I don't like the feeling of being dependent on a substance, and it was really helping me sleep. It started like before I, moved in or whatever. I started doing it again, the last, place I was staying at. And I wasn't there a year yet, but I've been doing it about a year now. And so I'm like, you know what? This isn't in alignment with me anymore. And I know, detoxing from that stuff has been exciting because of my sleep. However, my dreams, my dreams have been intense. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Maybe some pieces of that may shoot off some neurons in your brain to think about some things when it comes to sleep, when it comes to seeking guidance of how you can, hi Hawk, well, how you can tell the difference between hot flashes or being spiritually attacked or whatever it is. If you're getting alignment with your spirit team, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and ask specifically for certain signs, like I need A to happen so I know that this is what it is, right? And so that's really helped me clarify things. So anyway, we'll be back with some messages. I'm going to check the wash, make sure I haven't put it in the dryer yet. I hope all of you have an amazing, beautiful Saturday, and you're healthy and you're happy and you're full of joy. May you love and be loved. Heal, don't harm. Have a great day.